Additional landline with the RP. King 8, 10-4. Clear code 33 on. Channel 1. Clear code 33 on. Channel 1. For information with the landline with the RP.
10-4. Standby 1. We'll send a unit over.
10-4. Party 3. 4 North 1. To the food banks on White Lane. 6200 White Lane. Photograph of Ash Road. FH 123 15 Hazen out of. This will be for an over. For your notes for further information. 4 North 1. It's right to your assignment for now. Stand by 4 North 2. 4 North 1. It's right to your assignment for now. Stand by 4 North 2. Okay, there's an audible 459 alarm to Trinity Safety Company, 7501 Meany Avenue. Alarm Trinity is video of 4 subjects, 1097 on the yard.
What's up, everybody? Hello? Good evening.
The activation was the interior North Hall motion office door.
It has been a busy night. We are on our way to the Chevron at 10 Union. I believe it's this one right here. There is a pending call for a 211.
Forward landline with the responsible now, getting the description.
Landline with the responsible now, getting the description. I don't know if it's to the building or, to the business or to a person. I know the manager who's working tonight, and I texted him and he hasn't responded. So if it's to the building or the business, sorry. If it's to the business, he's probably busy right now.
There's there's 2 vehicles, 1097, it's a white pickup and a black truck. Correction, the white truck and the black truck have left. White GMC Yukon is still 1097.
That's another call. I'm waiting for more information on the 211. 211 is a robbery. 211 is robbery. And I don't have any, they haven't put out any more details because there's another, they had code traffic. They had code traffic going for another call. So I'm trying to be here, present, and listen for more information about what's going on. There's also a major injury accident, hit and run down the road here on Brundage and P. Happened, I don't know, maybe like 45 minutes ago now. Business appears to be normal here. So sounds like it's going to be to a person.
Meaning the responsible can see on live video the white Yukon appears to be occupied, the lights are on.
Apparently there's something going on at Meany. I didn't hear that come out. Yeah, that's a hit and run on Brundage here, Brundage and P. It was a black older model truck, and that's all they had. This guy's walking with a baseball bat. Did you guys see that? He's got a baseball bat and a mini skateboard. Oh, you guys can't see.
Valley 4.
Yeah.
Copy 1 plate, California 7, George David Sam 924 on the Nissan Altima. Can you advise our road?
This is your standard taking a walk to the store, carrying a baseball bat and a mini skateboard.
2011 Nissan, the registered owner returned to a Diane Moss. Similar plated 7 Zebra David 055. Initially, there were 4 Hispanic males seen on the property. CRP hasn't seen the subject since we've been landline.
So there's supposed to be a call for a robbery here at the Chevron. And I'm waiting for them to dispatch it out.
The business will be on the corner south side of the road. The digital advertising screen outside.
Unless they change the location on me and I don't know about it. So there was another call just a few minutes ago that Kelso Peak, I guess they
Transferring to the Yukon, preparing to leave. When in the hold it back now.
well, the Yukon leaving right now in front of us.
It's white in color.
White Yukon.
I think I'll be behind it right now, pulling up to it. It's gotta be, what they have, median patent copy 7, Red David 095, white GMC Yukon.
Isn't that funny? There's a white GMC Yukon leaving right in front of us as they were putting that on the radio.
I'm on with them.
Torres 110 North South Current 17 GMC to Torres Welding.
Ford City, they yielded at median Beacon Street.
Copy vehicle yielded median Elkin.
So, anyways, there was a Black Rock Mountain Court was a, I think it was a domestic situation, and the second half had returned, and apparently there was an incident involving a gun, and I heard him say that the gun hadn't been recovered, and things like that. So, he was banging on the windows and the doors and everything, and so they moved in, set up. They caught him fleeing the area, and they just did a pull over on his car. But there's a warrant out for him, so they had him. Yeah, Teresa, there's supposed to be a robbery here.
Responsible could only see the front of the business. Couldn't tell if they went in the back.
And they were 1032 on officers, which means there's no officers available. So I'm waiting for them to dispatch. Apparently they're doing something at Meany. That's over on the west side. We're on the east side here, so and they never put out the full dispatch, so I don't know if it's to the business or to a person. And there's no suspect description or anything like that. The white Yukon was just a coincidence that a white Yukon was leaving this business. As we're hearing on the radio, the white Yukon's leaving.
Him and the additional subjects were attending the class in the nearby business. If the other unit can just confirm the offset.
Unit available for shot spotter activation 1100 Stockton Street.
1100 Stockton, shot spotter.
Forward 8, copy 1032.
See, 1032.
Confirmation, 1 round.
It's only one round, guys. But that's off of Lake. So that's actually over by where Monterey and Union start. It's like around the corner from the Sparkling Cleaners. There's a bar over there.
Control to broadcasting 505A vehicle doing donuts in the intersection of Chester Avenue and 24th Street. Control center.
So they're 1032. There's supposed to be something here. I'm waiting for the dispatch to go out.
Marshall 2 and 3 booking it. Start towards 211 just occurred with a knife. 1627 East 11th Street. Second half blood. Time of the call in a possible Isuzu truck, unknown direction. Be a three subjects total. The first one, the 9, will be a white male, 5'6", mid-20s, and still white jacket, dark shorts. Hispanic female will be the second, and then the third one, unknown race male with like black baseball cap.
Isuzu pickup.
The name of the responsible is Brad. Hill 2 and 3, booking it to prior. February 1627 East 11th Street for the Fleet 911. Second half is advising possible 245 other with the middle back. She is also the second half of the 245 with other glass to middle back, which is her husband. She is also the second half of the 245 with a piece of glass to the second half. Information both subjects.
That is going to be a domestic where they're beating each other up really bad, apparently. Stabbing each other. That's a nasty domestic. We really don't want to go. That's the reason why we don't go to domestics.
Trying to recontact. 4732.
211 Isuzu truck on East something or other. The suspects have already fled, so there's not a scene to go to there. They've already fled. But be on the lookout for Isuzu truck.
Four top 3. Baker 514, copy.
Oh, Shelly's on a date night.
1098, no medical aid needed.
Copy, California plate, 16 Henry, 3537 on Blue Yamaha.
So, managers that I know that works here isn't here yet, so.
480. The last 3 is 567.
537.
We're company definitely returns no cell expired on the 2000
So he just
Yamaha.
texts me back. Say he's like, I'm not at work yet.
Company definitely returns no stock expired on the 2000 Yamaha and local. That's affirmative. Show you route 31. For Hill 2 and 3, for information, the male half has fled on a direction in an unknown vehicle.
It must have been to a person, and they must be. They must be putting it on hold. So the call here must be, they must be just putting it, ignoring it or something. I mean, I don't want to say ignoring, but there must be something that just sounds kind of like odd to the call taker. And the suspects must have left. I wonder if it's related to the other 211 that came out with the knife and the Isuzu truck. Maybe they robbed someone here, then they went and robbed someone at the other location, and so they sent the officers to the other location first. before sending them here, because that's where the suspects were last seen at. Don't know. Hi, Diane. We were trying to catch a investigation on 211. We were right down the street here, but nothing seems to be materializing. So we're waiting for a better call to go to, basically. But we're here at the Chevron on Union and Brundage. There was a hit and run on Brundage and P. Motorcycle versus a vehicle. A black truck, older truck is all I said, northbound on P Street. But no better description than that, just older. And it was a moderate injury, and then they upgraded it to major, or to use the fire's terminology with the tag colors. It was a yellow tag, and then they upgraded to a red tag. So that was earlier. They've already transported and took the guy. Hey Dave, what's up, man? So they took that guy. What park are they at? What park are they at? Burns Vista, what's that?
In apartment number 318, map page 10232, boy.
Is it in the county? Because I don't hear county too often. I mean, I have county going, but it's down low. Is that current information, or is that earlier type information?
449, you get 1022 for a closer unit, 24/7.
I didn't hear anything about.
We'll do breakfast. A suspicious person in the area of Meritage and Southport in the north, the black male leaf, 20s, unknown color shirt, jeans with a backpack, water bottle. Forecasting a suspicious person case in the area of Meritage and Southport in the north, the black male leaf, 20s, unknown color shirt, jeans with a backpack, with a water bottle.
West South Reaction advised 792.
Copy, 4111 Windy Walk.
792.
Okay, 4111 Windy Walk.
However, situation was code 4, and negative when the verbal physical. You can allow 4 Metro 4, 10-8, 297 on the shot spotter in Stockton.
4 Metro 4, 10-8,
297 on the shot spotter in Stockton.
4 Metro 4, 10-8.
693 on man. Also clear tag, 70 forward, further remarks.
If I can clear.
Mrs. Snout is texting me. We are our ways safe out here, guys. We're just waiting for a call. Someone's on that shot spotter, just one shot. It's over by that bar, what is it, Murphy's or something? It's like around the block from there, so it's probably maybe someone goofing off in the, around the corner from the bar or whatever. It was just one round, hopefully that's all it is. I imagine we would have heard something about a victim or something to that effect by now.
Sam 9, 10, 10.
Sam 9.
Megan Ash 8. Nora 795 on that blue ground marquee. Megan Ash 8. Nora 795 on that blue ground marquee.
River, I'm not worried about protests and things like that. I don't need a vest to go.
Sam 9, your plate returns no stop. Fire 03, Mercury, local. Sam 9, your plate returns no stop. Fire 03, Mercury, local.
Give me a location that's here in Bakersfield. Otherwise, just stop talking about it.
For any further. Copy 1098, 10 plus 51. 51.
One, all units, 10-8.
401 and 402 respond with fire for victim of a 242 behind the one-day cleaner at Olive and Coffee. Respond with fire for victim of a 242 behind the one-day cleaner at Olive and Coffee.
One-day cleaner, Olive and Coffee.
Central 3.
Still on current, however you get current tag 739 on McDonald. May 10-1, contact with RP advising code 4. May 10-1, contact with RP advising code 4.
The registration in progress for James Adams on Bakersfield. Grade 1, 417 here, over the cross of Lockout and Allen Street. 12419 is display.
403 and 2 tonight,
Profile. Nervous for further will be out of 10 minutes. Final Tuesday, test fire.
Sorry, Kalinda. I mean, sorry. Canada probably just doesn't have action up there. You'd be chasing moose.
Control 1, TI 6 and TI 13, 1097.
1345, priority break, public 1010.
1345.
1345, priority break, public 1010.
Yeah, 1345, something caused by me. Group of motorcycles. Yeah, 1345, something caused by me. Group of motorcycles. People driving recklessly, doing wheelie, bumping eastbound trucks in.
Right on, Nancy. Playing bingo and watching. That's awesome. Cops are brutal. Well, they say cops here are brutal. We had 2 officer-involved shootings within an hour of each other the other day. But
How do you respond to a traffic hazard, a missing manhole on Ash, north of McKee, in the northbound lanes, arcade, standing by in a black section of blue Lexus. Hazard, a missing manhole on Ash, north of McKee, in the northbound lanes, arcade, standing by in a black.
if you're on Ash and McKee, watch out. Don't watch out for a missing manhole out there if you're driving around, or if you got to go somewhere. So, Bakersfield is known internationally for being a bad place where cops will shoot you, is what they're known for. Bad guys in LA, when they get in pursuits, they turn around at the county line. That is the word on the streets with the bad guys. So that is the word. And the news has been doing a big profile about officer-involved shootings, and talking about body cams and everything else. So you say they're brutal in Canada. They might be. I don't know. But that is what we are known for here in Kern County and Bakersfield. I've never heard of manhole cover being stolen. So that's called a in custody death, and yep, those things happen sometimes, guys. It's tragic. There was a situation down in San Diego, I think, in custody death that was controversy. We've had a few here though. There was one on the freeway, the 58, and then there's been a few.
Control 1, TI units 1098. TI units 1098.
But yeah, it happens, and it's tragic that whatever they circumstances are that led up to it.
Okay, 45, 10 from stop, 10-6 briefing.
Yeah, 45.
1345, 10 from stop, 10-6 briefing.
Yeah, 45. Stop current to 2003 Saturn 4-door out of Bakersfield.
We got the electric blanket on tonight, guys.
East St. Louis 1014 with 1 to MTS.
We're 1097. Fire on scene first, miles 39.5.
All right, we almost had a couple chases tonight, but they pulled over. It's not the guy that was at the house banging on the doors and everything. I thought he was going to take off when they got behind him, but he pulled over.
Overdose, refer to your notes for further. Formation 410-4. East towards the 211 that occurred at the Chevron at Union Avenue.
There it is. They're dispatching now.
211 that occurred at the Chevron. Additional unit for the lot.
How long's it been holding? How long we been on?
403, all right on 753. 403, all right on 753.
For information, all second half is fled at the time of the call and no direction. MDT further. For information, all second half is fled at the time of the call and no direction. MDT further.
Formation 410-4.
That's a big note about that. Vehicle business stop expire 9/29/2020 on a 2004 Ford Ranger. It'll be out of Lincoln City, Oregon.
I think it had to have been to the business, but they you know, the bad guys have left, so they're back to business as usual, I guess. I mean, maybe it's a regular thing. They didn't put out any suspect information or anything. Hello, Mousy, over on Twitch. Good evening. And anybody else I might have missed, over on Twitch and YouTube. Hello, everyone. There was a 211 here right when we went live. They didn't really put out any information. They were on a code traffic on another call. So we came here waiting. There were 1032, no available units. And then units became available, but they dispatched to other priority calls at the time. So, I mean, I was like, all right, well, they're not dispatching this call. So I was waiting for another call. Nothing was really coming up. But now they're finally dispatched to this call. What, 20 minutes or so? 30? Oh yeah, that was a 3-pack too, wasn't it? Going home for a quiet evening with his 3-pack.
For Dante, you can open up all westbound traffic on Brundage.
They're opening up traffic on Brundage now. Just opened traffic up on Brundage where that motorcycle accident was.
Zero, utilize pulled into stage 32612, the number 45th Street with a cross at Music. Map page 10318, BS and David, this will be at the Royal Multiple Home Park, first call. CP recommended.
Well, Gina, if I had any beer, you can have it all. Beer is nasty. I don't drink beer. I mean, I can, but God, I hate it. It's not like way earlier, but it's like maybe 2 hours, maybe about 45 minutes before we came on the live. Hour and a half. They had to do a full investigation of the scene, as if I mean, it was an injury accident, and then the person could possibly die. So they have to do it as a full-on, as if it was a death. I don't remember seeing the guy with the bat leave. I don't know, for anyone who might have been here, there was a dude with a bat and he had like a...
Additional unit for the Metro, 415 are in the background. Additional unit for the Metro, no insurance call back, 999 East California.
999 East California. Where's that at?
No answer on call back at 999 East California.
999 East California. That is MLK Park. That's like the building over at MLK. BBD's just arriving here. Another plane just crashed. Not the one from the other day.
463.
All our units, a copy 1032 and 911 and then 225
longer in the presence of each other. I think she was having a hard time trying to figure out how to say that one. She's like, the second half is no longer present. But then she didn't say that. They're just no longer in the presence of each other. That was a weird one. I think the RP was not the victim, so it wasn't from the victim's perspective. The victim usually says, yeah, they left, or the person is gone, or whatever. We got an incomplete 911 with a 415 in the background, or a 911 hang up. Not sure which. They're kind of similar though. But over off of MLK Park, there's kind of it. I don't know if it's an abandoned building, but I know the parking lot like is not kept. That is on the side of East California. There's a park. I pulled in there the night when they caught that guy in the park. I pulled in on that side and I drove through it. I mean, you can drive on this old it's like a circle or a parking lot or something. And you can pull in. It's just not kept anymore. I thought the building was abandoned, to be honest with you. So and then on the other side is where like there's a pool and the rec center and stuff like that. I don't know if that's just like an old building that used to be the rec center or something, and they built a new building. I don't know what it was, but the address, that's where the address comes back to. So we're passing East Cali Market, or no, sorry, Central Cali Market, and there is a small 3-4. Oh, there's a bunch of cars here. I don't think it's a 415. I think there's just like an event going on. Maybe someone accidentally called 911. You know, like kid playing with the phone or something. And it just sounded like a 415 in the background because there's an event. I think this is going to be code 4. But you never know. See, this looked, I mean, it's kind of gravelly and rough. I think they cleaned it up. There's a name to this place. I think it's been cleaned up. At least a little bit. I'm gonna park over here. There's a homeless encampment that's been here for a while.
Baker 44, post 61.
I've never seen this building like open, you know, for business or whatever. And it did look a lot worse over the summer, I guess. So there was a 911 call of some sort. I don't know. Can't remember if it was a hang up or incomplete, but there was what sounded to the call taker a peace disturbance in the background. Asked the homeless guy if he saw anything. I think they got some sort of, you know, event. I don't know if this is a hall or what this is. When I go by, I'll read the sign. There's a sign that says the name of this business or whatever this is. But, you know, you see all the cars in the parking lot. There's some sort of event going on. This car, this black Mustang, just needs to learn how to park. And it's going to be on them when someone's gonna clip their beautiful Mustang. This is a beautiful Mustang. It's all jet black and everything. Look how far away they are from where they should have backed up to, the curb. So, yeah. Someone is gonna accidentally clip their front end there, and I guarantee the other car isn't gonna be as nice, and therefore they're just gonna drive away, and this guy's gonna get his front end clipped up. And that's gonna suck. So yeah, this is a 911 call. Scanners are still on. We're still listening for a better call. This BPD hasn't even showed up. I don't know if they diverted. We are at 999 East California, which is basically, what is this cross street right here? Owens, South Owens in East California is the corner. This property is the corner property to South Owens. That's where that accident was. It was a hit and run. It had two other cars in it. That lady that had that really nice white car that just got totaled, and I guess she had just paid it off, and it was beautiful. It was immaculate. Thanks, Gina. Enrique, I don't know, man. I don't know. At least till 2, though. You know, standard time.
Delta 172, copy AOD for EPC at 825 Teresa Clark, cross of Consuelo. EPC responding for a 16-year-old male unconscious, possibly took unknown substance. 825 Teresa Clark.
But it was that older model S10 that spun around and the back end hit the tree. That's right here at the corner. And that's where we're at. MLK, the edge of MLK is right here to the right, and the encampment's right here on the edge of that park. I don't see any signs of a disturbance or anything like that. I mean, there's an event going on. I imagine there's like a hall inside, like a big room, and someone must have been trying to fax something. You got to dial 9 to get out, you know. No, it's been like a couple weeks now. The accident I was talking about in South Owens at the intersection over here, it's been a couple weeks. Yeah, it slows down. We're in wintertime now. We're in the wintertime, and you know what probably happened is I have a feeling they canceled them. And when they do that, they do it by the computer sometimes. They don't even do it on their phone. They might have redispatched the unit because I don't ever pay attention to the name or the call sign of the units sometimes. Like, I don't know the officers, so the call signs don't really register in my brain. They might have diverted them. No, well, I mean, the accident I'm talking about, there was no one transported. But the woman was crying and she was upset, and then the guy that was the driver of her car, because I think she was drunk, he got cited for no license and then he took off. And
Unit available for 1218 Potomac Avenue. There's still a 415 verbal ongoing, possibly a subject possession of a firearm.
1218.
Ongoing, possibly a subject possession of a firearm.
That's close by. 1218.
Stay close by. 474, post 3. Control, you're out at 415 and Golden Hills Road.
On the corner of South Robinson and Potomac. Potomac is right down the street where there was that hit and run. I don't want to get there before the cops though.
Go ahead and give me the call. Potomac, copy en route. Brendan and Shannon.
474,
30, 10-4.
What are they, 1032 again?
30, 10-4.
They must have had a lot of people call out tonight because they're pretty short for this time of night.
Forward 30. At this time, the only suspect information we have with the subject is a firearm is Hispanic male 20s. He arrived in a silver pickup with possibly 4 other subjects. There's also additional vehicle 297 Orange Jeep Liberty 8 Robert Sam out of 063. There's now 12 subjects.
12 subjects, hospital 1097.
4
So the stop sign, I believe, is going to be Potomac, and it's like 1 block down the next corner. We're going to go past and come back and hopefully be facing it in the opposite direction. Yeah, this is Potomac, so literally 1 block down the next corner on our side of the street is where this disturbance is occurring. I saw nothing when I looked. There's nothing that I saw. They said Potomac. I see some people in the street right here in front of me right now. But this is not Potomac.
Are you 297?
4 you're out to Paul, there's go from Brendan and Carver.
That's the next street down.
4 you're out to Paul, there's go from Brendan and Carver.
4 274.
Baker 514.
4 Metro 1, focus 4 Metro 4, 10-6, out to respond with Potomac. 4 Metro 1, focus 4 Metro 4, 10-6, out to 245 with Potomac.
Alright, there's some people up there.
There's a busy unit on Potomac. Myself and a car should be out there, taking their priority calls.
I don't know. I mean, it's not going to get any lighter than that. But there are several people present. I bet that's the BPD coming down the road from behind me. There's a truck over here. Some people over here at this truck. Someone jumping in that truck, taking off. There's a truck coming around the corner. Someone standing over here. That's definitely BPD coming up behind me right now. BPD just parked next to me. There is someone standing right here. And they're walking away right there. They're going up the street. Someone on a bicycle just left as well. It's a pretty busy house apparently. Here comes another unit. They're going to approach now. 2 other units are now on scene. So we got 3 units and people are dispersing. Several people went northbound around the corner. Walking up the street right there. I don't know if you guys see that though. Alright, I'm gonna turn the radios back up. Turn them down to kind of listen. Well, it certainly looked like a scene from Friday, I'll tell you that. One dude took off on a bicycle. One dude went up that street. I didn't see an ice cream truck, though. Now all of a sudden there's no firearm. No, I didn't see a big worm.
Still 10-6 on the current, however, you can clear tag 733, make 1021 contact. She advises no longer needed, please.
Bye-bye.
Hey Kathy, this is a on the corner house here. There's several subjects present, and someone reported someone had a gun, and then there was some sort of disturbance and whatnot going on. And then I think someone said someone's got a gun, but I think they did that just to get the cops to show up faster and whatnot. But here comes a Hispanic male that might be involved, walking up from behind us. They're shining up on this guy. I bet he went and ditched his gun. This guy's walking up. Hands in his pocket. That's the wrong move. I think he's the second half, and I'm right in the background of where the bullets will go if the cops have to shoot. Yeah, that's the second half of this situation. Did he walk around the block? Because I think he did. I think that's who we saw walking away. Dude, you're in my way. Killing my money shot. So they're gonna pat this guy down for weapons and make sure. Nancy. So remember this said Hispanic male. This guy is Hispanic male, black clothing.
Vehicle westbound District Oxford away BMW 505A westbound District Oxford away BMW.
Yeah, he definitely went around the corner. I'm pretty sure that's the guy that walked away from the right-hand side, and he went all the way around the block. He ditched, you know, whatever he might have had that might have gotten him in trouble more than, you know, the disturbance or whatever. Now the guy in the truck, unless there was a passenger, but still the dude walked around the block. If it's the same person that went to the right when the first unit rode up, and then now he's walking back with nothing on him, and he thinks he's not going to go to jail, based on just the peace disturbance, so to speak, right? I don't know if he lives here or what. I don't know if this is domestic, because they didn't say nothing about domestic, so I don't know what the extent of the situation is other than a peace disturbance and a possible, you know, maybe some threats or something like that. But I'm sure he did something for sure. When they arrived, they talked to RP. RP said negative on a gun, so I don't know if he was in possession of a gun or not, or they just retracted their statement knowing that he was going to go ditch the gun, or who knows. I mean, it's Friday the 13th. We got nothing to do. No job.
402 request call be put in the brief queue for PSP to respond to fingerprints and photos.
Hey, Paulette. So I do have my Red Friday shirt on. It is Red Friday. Remember everyone deployment, or everyone deployed Friday. Hey, Paulette. Walk your black cat across the street Friday. Is that the bicycle? Oh, you guys can't see that. I got it zoomed in. Here comes a bicycle. Yeah, that's the same bicycle that left a minute ago. Look, can you hear that creak, creak, creak? It's Friday. Creak, creak. He just went by too, I swear. I mean, it wasn't big like Tebow. But that wasn't his bike, right? Debo. Alright, so looks like what can you guys see? Yeah, there's an officer up there on the right hand side. I don't know why he's standing over there. And there's someone else they're talking to over there. They certainly are talking to the guy that walked up and he's sitting down. He's got, you know, white or light colored sneakers on, some pants and a black hoodie or a sweater of some sort. I don't know if they're talking to someone else over behind that red Jeep Liberty thing. Shelly, you're killing me. I can't tell if there's something. I don't know if there's any issue with the Jeep. Looks like there's something around the back, but I can't tell like if someone's standing there or sitting down. If there's a bumper for them to sit on or something like that. Or maybe there's some object back there that's throwing off the shape of the Jeep in the back there. I can't really tell.
Broadcasting for control 3215, firearm occurred approximately 18:30 hours. Occurred off of southbound 99 north of El Credo. Bakersfield, the black 99 Ford pickup. Company license 11617, call 2. Suspect is an unknown race male, armed with a rifle with a laser attachment over the description. Company of another subject. No description either. Information regarding Control 2 broadcasting for Control 3, 215 with firearms occurred approximately 18:30 hours, southbound 99, just north of El Credo. Bakersfield, is the black 99 Ford pickup, company license 11.
Man, there's so many people driving around. That Suburban that just went by, just pulled up. They tried parking behind me and then they pulled up. I don't know what their deal is. They're talking. Are they talking with an officer? Officers certainly were shining their lights at them. Hell, they shine their lights at me, and then now there's some other people. Look at these people are rolling up. I don't know who these people are. So now, it looks like more witnesses, family members or something. This guy just over here just got out of the Suburban. I see some finger pointing going on. No, I don't think it's Nosy Rose. I think it's witnesses or involved parties. Lynn, welcome from the UK. Welcome from the UK. Glad to have you guys here. So, now I haven't heard anything about this being in domestic, so I'm not really sure what's going on. Richard Davis. We are at Potomac and South Robinson. Mod 4 is getting coffee, actually. She's getting coffee. Wait, what? They say traffic? Well, they say they just asked for another unit, or did they ask for a traffic unit?
Yeah, for 273,000, 4108, sign number 3 in the south.
Coffee. I said coffee. Black fuel for the body.
Cover unit, copy 1032.
Power 4, copy 1032.
$1,500 block of Calcutta Drive. Keep that in mind. 1,500 block of Calcutta. I might take note of that. About 15 shots, they say. Man, I swear this car's got their brights on. And there's somebody else walking up on the scene. Coming from the block. Walked right in between the suspect and the officer. Like, seriously? Don't break ranks? Come on now. Walk around.
4,2 further, the male half will be the RP and the victim standing by outside with the infant. Female is inside the residence. Male half will be the RP and the victim standing by outside with the infant. Female is inside the residence.
Mod 2 and 5's in the house tonight. Right on. So this guy, the officer just came back. He was the one that parked next to us. He's got like a notepad or something in his hand now. But my first thought was, is that the ticket book? I mean, it feels like maybe there's some sort of, I don't know what all is going on. We're just catching a little bit here and there over the scanner. Everybody looks like they want to stop. It's like a guy in the Suburban. He had a camo zip-up hoodie kind of jacket. Looks like he's leaving.
705 Darlington, confirm yellow bike.
Look, guy with the light colored pants is now leaving. This guy that just walked up and broke ranks. And, a backpack and everything. Now he's leaving. Did they just conduct business while the cops are here? Like, seriously. I mean, if we're making our jokes about the location. Is that not a civilian vehicle? I believe they called for another unit. I thought they called for a traffic unit. Gina. What happens behind the officers, what happens outside of their sight, you know, don't ask questions, right? It's just a home-based small business distribution of now legal substances. For medicinal use.
The correct 1020 will be 3108 Stein, apartment number 3, the Stein below apartment. 1020 will be 3108 Stein, apartment number 3, the Stein below. Are you going to traffic?
The second half just returned on Union.
We've also made contact with a female who advised it was a 415 with her boyfriend who took her 2-week-old child.
It says Zuzu, guys.
Is standing by the apartment as well. The RP is now advising the second half was seen with the knife.
Hold on.
No longer wearing any clothes. He's behind the store.
Behind the store.
Showing up 697 in the area, attempts to locate him.
601 and 4, the RP is now stating that the second half is wearing a white shirt and jeans.
Sorry, guys.
The RP is now stating that the second half is wearing a white shirt and jeans.
There's a dude on the bike again. Here's Tebow. He's got groceries.
08 Fairview Road, Crescent View Lane. Please store an illegal burning. That's a big bonfire in the backyard.
Alright. We're going to go to Brunges down here to get there.
What are two with this one? Any additional activations to the officer closed zone?
Team 7, for information, we made contact with the front desk clerk and stated the children in room 102 are hers. She thought to work with her. There's clearly a 415 between RP and front
Yeah,
desk.
big fire going.
Wish to elaborate further.
It's in a container. It looks kind of dangerous though. Somebody's almost. Yeah, now they're 1097, huh? See, I told you that Zuzu, I bet it was the same people involved.
403, second half will be Chad Rice, White Mill 32.
I think that's going to be a different call.
Chad Rice, White Mill 32.
I mean, how do they got his name all of a sudden? That's South Williams. Alright, we're almost there. Who returns after you jack someone? Deputies on scene.
Power 4, Stargate 31, a repeat call.
FME juveniles have returned.
4, Stargate 31, a repeat. Power 4, copy. Showing up.
Juveniles have returned.
See that guy pointing the officer towards someone?
Showing up.
There's a knife on the ground.
traffic.
Number 24, copy California, 8 Lincoln, Adam John, 859 on a Honda. 6 on all.
Zero traffic.
24, copy California, 8 Lincoln, Adam John, 859.
Confirm 604, I don't show you on camera.
Might as well say hi to the stream now.
What's up, guys?
10-4, 10-4.
Let me guess, you heard the radio call, huh?
I was here earlier. That's what I was talking
Oh,
about.
that's right.
Is this the same guy? What's up, man?
She's advised close 4.
He's one of the guys that hang out here a lot.
10-4.
Hey, if somebody pops up, I'll text you right away.
604, stay after day, still 4.
Stay by the store tonight.
604, 10-4. So your plate returns to Snout expires current on the 98 Honda with a release to liability local. Copy final stop,
Middle
Chester
park
25.
over there.
Be careful, there's a lot of people here.
Yeah.
Crazy before here.
Sir, is that the same guy from earlier?
He tried to hit me like hours ago. He tried to hit me with his knife. He still saw from in there. I told him, why you do that? And he go outside to hear the
Wow. Alright, that's the guy. We're going to reposition for a better view and angle, guys. I want to get out of the handicap. I was only there for a second. Actually, we're going to get out. But I do obviously want to get out of the handicap spot.
California 6 stop. William 293.
4-110 on your traffic, you're not transmitting. 110 on your traffic, you're not transmitting.
We're going to get out, guys.
6 Metro 6 Chester, number 24.
Metro 6. Level 792, business to Level 592, alarm company advised female, 1097, occupying a white GMC Sierra. Alarm company advised female, 1097, occupying a white GMC Sierra. 10-4.
Alright guys, so this is a suspect that was here earlier and pulled a knife on the clerk that was on duty at the time, and he came back and they said something about the Isuzu truck and in the company of some others, and there was another 211 around the corner. I believe it was around the corner, I'm not sure. It was east something, but it was like sounded familiar in the area, like at 18th or something like that. Maybe not 18th, but like east, 6 or something. Anyways, hey Heather. So apparently this guy came back. I don't know where the Isuzu vehicle though is, Kind of curious about that. Maybe they dropped him off. So I don't see an Isuzu or anything around here.
I know. I did come out up here. Walking around, I got that.
Dude, you're walking around with Starbucks in front of me right now?
I didn't know you like Starbucks. I would have got you one earlier.
Oh,
I
man.
get it free.
They're always closed. It sucks.
They closed down. The one on Houston, California closed at 9:30. I go there right before I come to work.
Oh,
That's
see?
why I'm always here early.
9:30? Seriously? It's so early. It should stay up at least till, you
I
know.
always come early because you never know what's going to pop up. Thinking that. 99, Highway 99, 8th Street, way out there.
Yeah.
You know, and worth it.
Where's the, was there an Isuzu? Was there an Isuzu truck?
Isuzu truck?
Yeah, involved with this guy? Was
Oh,
there-
yeah, he had one on him earlier. So what happened, the story behind him, my coworker called it in, called in earlier because he out here, he had a knife and was swinging at him earlier.
Right, had a knife and was swinging.
Yeah, he was swinging a knife at people.
You don't mind talking, right?
No, I don't mind it. So I ain't going to run the camera,
No, of course not.
Because-
Do you see me in front of the camera?
but, right?
So,
I see some other people hanging out there, if you know what I mean. Way over in that back corner. They don't see it though. I'm surprised they come over to videotape it too.
oh,
Yeah.
so I heard there was a 211 around the corner too, and it was with a knife, and I'm trying to connect them because when they dispatched this call again, they said something about a Isuzu truck being involved as part of like the possible getaway vehicle or something like that. So, and there was like 2 females in that car with a male.
There was an male here earlier. He had like a piercing. He took off a while ago before before the cop showed up here. That's what I was told by my coworker.
So that
see
car
something-
took off already.
No, it wasn't in a car. All I know, he was.
Or I mean, it's like a truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that. But it might be part of something.
They dropped him back off and said, "You're too crazy for us. We're out of here."
This kid out here, he's actually older than he's older than you think he is. He looked like a kid though, huh?
Oh yeah.
He's older than me though.
This guy? Well, that's a kid to me.
He looks, yeah. Well, how old are you? Aren't you? You're in the 40s, correct?
So rude.
Well, I was gonna say 50s, but never mind.
Oh, see, you guys hear that? This is why I gotta put up with all these kids out here.
See, that's why I think you're older. I'm 29, about to be 30 barely.
Oh God, you're so old.
I know, right? You
Man,
got the white hairs coming in.
man, I tell you.
I bought a 10 off of Jeff last night for $10, a 14-inch whip. Hella better.
Yeah. Which car are they going to?
Excuse me, you have a bite?
So he's getting ready to go back in the car. Oh, there's always a test with me. So you guys can see a little bit of both scenes here. They've already recovered the knife. I don't know if you guys remember seeing the officer throw the knife when he was searching initially. How's the video, guys? Nice and clear? It's amazing what happens when we got light, huh? Is that better, Monica? So you guys are seeing firsthand what officers deal with out here on the streets. I mean, this is like the best picture we've ever had. They have to inventory all his stuff that he had on him, his property, and book it into evidence into the jail. That's personal property. So make sure you guys are sharing and make sure everyone's following and liking the page, please. We're trying to get to 10,000 here. We need to get to 10,000 here on Facebook. We are on YouTube, and we need 1,000 people subscribed over there as well. So please support the page. Appreciate it. Officer said he just cut himself. And that is a prime example of the dangers that they face out here, cutting themselves from all this crap in this guy's, personal possessions. That's the health risk that they face. So he's getting a Band-Aid and disinfecting his wound. Small cut. So anyone who's just joining in, they just arrested a guy that was here earlier and then returned. The earlier offense was a 211, or at least an attempt 211. I don't have all the details on that yet. They put it out as a 211, swinging a knife around and everything. He returned and they returned. So the subject's in custody now. We were here when he was getting arrested. He's in the back seat of this car right there. You can see his head in there. And they were in the middle of going through all this crap. An officer cut himself going through it, so then he dumped the bag because it's an officer safety issue. Getting cut on some of this crap that's in there. Getting freaking infections and crap. But earlier we were talking about how they never sent in officers because there was another 211, similar description and apparently related vehicle. Sounds like the vehicle brought this guy back and dumped him off. Not exactly sure, but apparently there was a Zuzu truck involved. And there was a 211 around the corner that I believe this guy's probably going to be involved with. I don't know if they've connected it yet. Connected the two cases or not. But it certainly sounds like it. So all that stuff is what I'm going to call miscellaneous.
Are you a cameraman? I need to talk to you about my family. I need you at my wedding for my family tomorrow. It's going to be in 2 weeks. You got it?
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks. I want you there. I want to talk to the Channel 17 News about people stealing from me. I work for a living. My boss is Carol Haddon. I want you at my wedding downtown at Macy's.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Promise? I got money, please. Please for my wedding.
Okay.
Please, sir, I want you there personally. Call my boss Trina tonight. Tell her what happened. She said, I'm in the best room in the world. Please call her.
Okay.
She'll get me out. She'll come and get me tomorrow.
Okay.
And I'm leaving out of town with the Roebucks. And I'm a model and actress. And my brother got stolen from me. And that guy that told me that was freaking out, that's going to jail. I know the Channel 17 News, dude. I want you to come to my wedding and tape it.
Mm-hmm.
For me and my family. You got it?
Okay.
Because I got a real car today. And I want you to talk. I want to talk to you about something. You got it? So maybe at Trina's tomorrow. My boss is.
Mm-hmm.
I told 400 Avenue to text her Avenue. Meet me there, please.
Okay.
Please, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of being treated like a bitch, and I'm not.
No. Okay.
Okay?
Come on.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Promise. Thank you. Night.
Have a good one.
You too. God damn. Finally got a real man in my life. What the fuck, you steal? Why? My boss, Trina, tomorrow. Call her. She's at Omni Best Roommore. Trina, tell her what happened. Tell her Libby Parsons had Wilcher Acosta. Nicholas is my son. Thank you. And I do the cancer work. And I work for Carol Hatton. And she's my best friend in Palmdale. My brother passed away. I didn't kill anybody or rob a fucking bank. Got it? Thank you. Good night.
So now you guys know why there's a coin shortage. This guy had all the coins. So we now have a gig tomorrow to go film a lady's wedding. Shelly, you better call shotgun while you can. The rule is you can't call shotgun until the car's at least in sight. That was the lady that you guys were listening to. And that was the lady that was talking to the officer when he first arrived on scene. Shotgun. And this is what you won't see on TV. This is the whole story. You can't call shotgun until you can see the car. Car's not in sight. So there's the officers headed inside right now. I don't know if they did a full interview on the victim, so to speak, just yet. Or, you know, like a full statement. I don't know if they got a full statement from him yet. Oh, she's back. I recap. There was when we first went live, there was a call for a 211, which is a robbery here at the store. They didn't put out a whole lot of information because they were in the middle of code traffic, which is emergency traffic, on a car stop for a guy who was they were doing a high-risk stop on a guy that was a domestic situation in the south. We are going to move back to the car. So you can call shotgun now. So we got here, you know, within like 2 minutes. And no cops ever showed up. They were 10:32, which means there were no available units. So we started our live here, waiting for another call, and that's when we went to the other call. And then they were dispatching units to this call, but it was like basically code 4, the suspect had left. Then, while we're at the other call, the suspect returned, and that's why we're here. All right, hang on. Someone put Shelly, strap her in her car seat, please. No fighting, just help. Older kids are always complaining about having to help out. Alright, everybody back in their car seat.
That's on your 6-door Ocean Edward 517. Expired 98, Chevrolet. Second plate return. Same 1020. No stops. Expired 98, Chevrolet. Same 1020. Serena? District 123. Hey, for safety. Ambulance only. 601. 601, 1098, keep showing. 1097 on prior tag 660. 1098, keep showing. 1097 on prior tag 660. 1000 hours tomorrow at 1308. Oh, yeah, Eleanor Edward Court.
Are we there yet? Nope, we are not there yet. We haven't even left the driveway. So, we were back. Suspect's in custody. We got a shot of him getting arrested. Officer threw the knife that he was in possession of, and while he was patting him down, they saw the knife go whoosh, because they were just getting that knife away from the scene. So the suspect starts to resist. He doesn't have access to that knife.
Stop 2. Show myself in 6 Tom 1 and route check 575 on South H. 10-4. Route check 575 on South H. 6 Metro 4, all advise on 742. 10-4. 6 Metro 4, all advise on 742.
So that was a bunch of crap out of his bag that they dumped.
6 Central 1. 6 Central 1, quiet lane and then we try. 6 Central 1. Okay, this is domestic 415 at 3708 Sioux Lake Way. Second after is listed using a 20-year-old Hispanic female in a pink jacket, black shirt, black pants. 415 with another 27-year-old female, the resident. 20-year-old Hispanic female in a pink jacket, black shirt, black pants. 6 Central 1, copy. With another 27-year-old female, the resident.
So 6 copy. Silent, before.
Central 1, copy.
So this is the Chevron at Union. And so I believe they're inside. One, obtaining the witness statement, or the victim statement. The victim, I believe, is going to be the business, and he was the employee here at the business. And then they're probably trying to obtain video evidence as well. Ranger 11. I don't think I've ever heard that. Code 4. Calling for a Met unit.
6 Valley 1. Negative 1032.
1032. No Met unit available.
Control 2, 6 Valley 1.
That guy in that silver Honda stared at me all crazy. There's the guy
6
right
Valley
there. Oh, never mind. That's not the guy.
3. White lane 6 Valley 3.
The Honda drove by looking at me all crazy. Then he went through the intersection, but he wasn't looking at me. He was looking across the way, probably trying to pick up a girl
Wearing a red shirt. Other one wearing a dark shirt.
in front of all these, coppers.
462, you're clear to enter. Fire on scene. Got it.
6 Central 1097.
6 Central 1097.
6 Central 1097.
6 Central 1097.
Hey, is that the guy? Don't tell me they're not pressing charges. Is that Homer out of handcuffs? Are they letting him go? Seriously? And there he goes. And down Union Avenue he goes. Gone. Let me text message somebody right now and say what happened.
153 Charles 10-4, 153 Charles, 153 Shooter. Go check the welfare, 19 and 19 classes, 3. Check welfare, contact Steven, 671 Pino. That the RP was speaking with earlier today. For the RP, she sounded incoherent, advised she had a black eye, 19 and 19 classes.
For the RP, she sounded incoherent. Advice she had a black eye. 1919 classroom.
Forward's on a fleet to me.
On a fleet to me.
Well, I think what happened is they were doing their thing, but the guy who was the victim for the business may not have wanted to press charges, so they let him go. Which, if you're not going to press charges, stop wasting the officer's time. So, not sure sure what happened. I'm gonna find out. That officer.
601-297, take 772, all day.
Were you guys able to see that guy? He waved. The officer with the kind of the beard thing going on, and the female is his partner. He waved when he went by. I don't know. Oh, you guys didn't see it. Oh. He did a little wave. That was funny. I wasn't expecting it.
Hold on, one.
It's Valley 2.
Sorry, you, okay, Paul.
One first shot search call. Control check the area. Kilo 1 Calcutta. Advising from behind us 1020. One first shot search.
Sorry, copy.
Kilo 1 Calcutta. He's advising from behind us 1020.
4 Valley 4, 1098. Myself on a dirty car, 1097 area blast. You can cancel the other Valley car. 4 Valley 4, 1098. Myself on a dirty car.
6 Valley 2. 10-8. Start towards start. Shot search call in the area of 1301 Taft Highway. Shot search call in the area of Taft Highway.
So they're dispatching the Calcutta that's been holding.
6 copy.
15 shots or whatever. That call's been holding for a while now. Oh, she found someone to flag down. His buddy's waiting for him in his Camaro over here. He's starting to back out to come save him. His guys are jumping in. He's like, save me! Nope, Shelly, we are not there yet. You're gonna have to hold it for a little bit longer. So, we're not going to Calcutta. That call's been holding. There's obviously no victim or anything. It was just probably a field, I believe. Probably is like an open area out there. Not sure. Sounds like just someone is shooting. Target practicing. Fast and Furious is here. Sound like I was in the movie Fast and Furious around here. Car at the light behind us.
5. Current copy, post 7.
Two of them going down Brundage. Hey, Suzanne.
Alliance got 4.
Alliance got 4.
449, 36. 449, 449.
Hey, you guys better hurry up. A call comes in. We're going. I'm not waiting.
467. 505. Post change. Post 61. 10, 861. 463, code 7.
Pulse Point's pretty empty. Traffic collision was out of town, Formosa Road area.
50 6 post 1, you have a wonderful evening.
I think our suspect is back, by the way, guys. He took his jacket off. Is that him? Did he have a black shirt on or anything, guys? Did he turn that jacket inside out?
Control, I'm off the 310 jumper.
Where'd he go? That's a black jacket. I thought that was inside. That was inside out. No backpack. Or that might not be him. I thought that kind of looked like him coming back. I wonder if maybe that was the wrong guy. Do you think they got the wrong guy? Think maybe that guy just looked really familiar, like the other guy that was here earlier? Or do you think they just didn't want to press charges? Those are all possibilities. Oh, hey. Wave back.
604 on 297 555.
650, other unit with traffic.
601, copy.
The other unit with traffic.
9 for 97.
Alright. Let's go see if there's anything going on at the gateway.
Baker 414 northbound 437816 Carroll Sioux Court, Sedgwick, 10268 on a 4-fall, ambulance only. 7016 Carroll Sioux Court, Shelton Road. 606 1098 Rotterdam 775. 1098. UTO GOA, Shibboleth units, suspicious vehicle, 2100 white lane, to the rear. UTO GOA,
Suspicious vehicle.
Confirm good 100 block of white lane.
100 white lane.
100 white lane.
100 white lane.
Super Motel 901 Railroad. Check for a suspicious person. Possible 921 at parking lot is Foxtrot Fox TV. Right now, wearing a plaid sweater. Tan much next. 921 to room.
921 is wearing this casing. Central Cali Market picking up.
Check for a suspicious person at PM 2000 Kinnamall Lane, White Dumpling, Smithfield.
Lane. This person.
603
Someone else has been loitering in the area in the last several minutes, currently inside the business.
Oh, it's empty.
CCW with a black hatchet in the back of his pants. CCW with a black hatchet in the back of his pants.
A hatchet in the back of his pants. Well, that's kind of hard to sit down.
Here's the Armenian employee.
Negative, he was a delivery driver.
603. Here's the Armenian employee.
Negative, he was a delivery driver.
Metro 405 on 865.
6 Metro 4, copy.
Metro 405 on 865.
Oh my goodness, you guys. It's not Saturday night, but just curious if anyone came out here to do their donuts. Well, there's like one car over there, but I think it's like
449, 1497 with mile 65 towards Discretion.
and it's parked over there. I don't think they're
6 Valley 1.
here for a show or anything.
Here's only one white lane to use.
6 Valley 3.
Start your kill Alice 1.
Response is 6225 Colony, the Walmart Shopping Center. Attempt to locate, check the welfare of a subject occupying a white Toyota Camry 7 Union, item Paul 316. It'll be an Alfred Gomez, bank bill 3793. Like affected, display dark hair, unknown clothing.
Gotta check on Alfred Gomez.
Took the vehicle from parents in Riverside. They're wanting to check the welfare, attempt to locate.
He took their car.
Dollar 174. 653 copy. Dollar 174. Metro 3 route 851.
6 Metro. Last unit confirm Andy. 6 Metro.
6 Metro 3.
Last unit confirm Andy. Confirm tag 831.
Metro 3. 6 Metro 3, tag 851 on Healy Street.
10 1.
6 Metro 3, tag 851 on Healy Street.
On Haley Street.
1, 061. 505, 065. 05. 496 for 1088. Alright, check post 2x1. Do you have your empty miles? 21 361.2. 49 check.
Here they are. All right. How big is Bakersfield? I don't even know anymore. It's grown so much. I didn't even know we had a Dunkin' Donuts downtown. So I mean, honestly, I guess I'm the wrong person to ask. But how big is Bakersfield? I don't even know what the population is anymore. I mean, we're on the map, so we're decent size, but we're not like LA or anything. I got a question. I got a question.
1098, route to 6 Central 3's call.
What is the cost of living in LA? And what's the cost of living in Bakersfield? That's the big question.
Baker 514, post for shot 1.
That's a big question. But the bigger question is, if you make $200 in LA, like for whatever your service is, let's say you make $200 or you charge $200. If you charge $200 for a service, what would be the difference for the exact same service here in Bakersfield? you know, the difference of the cost of living. That is the bigger question. If you charge $200 for a service, what would you charge in Bakersfield for the exact same service based on the difference of cost of living?
I didn't copy your traffic.
6 Metro 2, I'll be 10-6 with 4.
I'm no accountant, so
It's not if I'm doing Partridge Avenue regarding a 273 room phone. It'll be relayed to your prior call with Buffalo, so that they can direct contact. This is your one.
somebody's standing in the middle of the road there.
Control to broadcasting DUI drivers in the area, the 10,000 block of Nicky Court in the Valley Zone, the light green Ford. No play any information to broadcasting DUI drivers in the area, 1,000 block of Nicky Court in the Valley, a light green Ford. 4-door, no play.
Maybe they're taking a selfie, it looked like. $36% higher cost of living in LA compared to Bakersfield. So basically, if I charge $200 for a service, I would subtract 36% for the same service in Bakersfield. Am I doing that math correctly? And thank you, Sabrina, for that information. 36%. Well, I don't know if it depends on the service. I think it's just a good general rule of thumb, isn't it? Wouldn't that just be a good general rule of thumb, regardless of the service? I mean, if you get technical, services have, you know, some services are worth more than others, but if you just set the base of, okay, $200, and the difference between LA and Bakersfield is 36%, then you would just subtract 36%. Well, that's like rent. I'm talking about services. You know, rent and housing and stuff is kind of a different monster or beast, if you will.
City unit, together by Taxi 505 vehicle, Panama Nash. Taxi northbound, the Green Fire, Old Robert C. Rest 772. Big racing another vehicle buffer for description. Charles Robert C. Rest 772. Big racing another vehicle buffer for description.
This is night owl. Let's go check on the Valero, guys. I think there's cars in the way, though. We'll just do a loop.
405, go for it. 10-8.
405, 10-8.
405, go for it. 10-8.
No, I'm not.
405, 10-8.
We're just gonna do a loop, though. Go around. I think Pit Boss should be on duty.
Baker 437, bus parking southwest.
You guys live? So am I.
Metro 4 on right on 647. That holding.
6 Metro 4, copy.
Alright. Listen to those scanners.
4131, 42.
We need a call.
To mother data situation.
1000 Olive Drive, across of Stanford and Eastwood, 10211D, David, apartment number 4. It is recommended before temperature breathing fires around. 6 Central 3, standing by.
Central 3, stand by 4 Tom 3.
Baker 514, you get 1022, 1022. Calls out ALS, Southbridge Southwest.
Central 3.
Amy, $5.50 a month. Oh my gosh.
Southwest.
6 Central 3, you need additional case number for more insight.
But see, uh-oh, Ice Street, structure fire. We got something. Where is it at? I'm looking at the maps first before we take off. Oleander, 4th Street. We can get there faster on 4th. No, that's Chester, isn't it? H? Yeah.
Structure fire, Southbridge 6.
There's the broadcast.
Copy 210889. Engine 1 truck on battalion 10331 T Charles 303 I Street, cross the 3rd. The report is smoke coming from the heater. I'm on fire 2.
Smoke from the heater.
UTL, under second area.
6 Southbridge.
Smoke from the heater, guys. It's not going to be big.
4 Southbridge.
We'll run it because there's something else going on, but
Just confirm you have the code 4 Southbridge.
it's small.
Just confirm you have the code 4.
It's not going to be flames or anything. It's not a real fire. I mean, it's a potential fire.
Just so you check out the broadcasting information that took locate check the wall for possible suicidal subject seen earlier today, date 1500 hours. You've had a block of Lincoln Street. Just locate check the welfare, but also well class. Use anesthetic cell 25728 of 95, 5'9", 130, Buffalo Brown. Crossing right, camouflage tank top, black shorts on a BMX style bicycle with no chain. Double clear. Camouflage tank top, black shorts on a BMX style bicycle with no chain. Double clear.
And that's why motorcycles get in wrecks.
Metro 6.
6 Metro 6, Union 8.
Call for domestic 415 1408 East number 9th apartment B boy. Second half Chris Garcia, 934 unknown clothing. 390 through a cup of water in our P space.
6 Metro 6, copy, run. 6 Metro 4, I'll handle 926.
6 Metro 4, copy. 6 Valley 2.
I found the fire department.
You're probably 299 Hosky.
Result for suspicious circumstances, 400 Mayor Flores. Second half Hispanic male, 18 to 23, navy blue sweater jeans, in the company of an unknown race male, seen coming from the east side of the residence.
You're probably 2, copy.
It's pretty narrow down there. I'm not going down there, guys.
You're probably 2, copy.
Might look on 3rd Street.
602, we're gonna
I don't want to get stuck down that high street.
602, copy.
So they're investigating. The first unit's gonna go investigate, and everyone else is just gonna stand by. There they are.
Engine 6 rescue 2050.
It looks like it's gonna be that house right there. That's where the lights are shining.
6 Metro 2.
Smoke, smoke from what they said, the heater.
6
So
Metro 2.
it's probably just dust.
489. Baker 442, post 61.
But better safe than sorry.
Tell you what I see. 91. Chief, there's no hazard here. It just sounds like it was the heater being turned on for the first time this year. We can handle attention 1.
Yep. That's what I thought.
Engine 6, rescue 6, truck 1. Engine 301 of County 1 are completed. Sound return of fire 1.
Just the heater being turned on for the first time this year. There'll be a lot of those calls right now for people who might have not turned their heater on yet. Has it been 2 hours, guys?
South 310.
Do we have to do a restart?
603.
Trying to be better about that.
Copy California 8 Lincoln 21211. South 3 copy California 8.
603, that's not Fox. Current registration on a 1991 Mitsubishi Bakersfield. Current registration on a 1991
I think it's been 2 hours, so while we're in between our calls, we're not running a call right now. Perfect time to reset. I hate to reset on you guys, but we're gonna reset it and get back on right away. We're gonna come right back.
South 3 final stop white first.
So, alright guys, give me like 5 minutes. We're gonna reset and come right back. McDonald's, let's get some ice cream. Oh, you guys want McFlurries now? Oh my goodness. These guys are expensive. So, alright. We're gonna be right back in just a few minutes, guys.